What's up people, SK here, and this is going to be my armory that you're about to see. Okay, what the hell is that? Can you actually see that if you actually look to the right of the screen? Glitched. But anyway, this is a video about my armory, and I'm going to show you my armory because, you know, and have a little talk about supply drops and how they work. Well, not how they work, but how they piss me off anyway. But nevertheless, let's indulge into this. As you can see, oh no, okay, all my loot's fair enough. As you can see, guns, and guns. Now I'm going to tell you which ones are good and which ones are bad, and which ones you should be looking out for and which ones you shouldn't, I suppose. But yes, this is obviously what you get when you get 300 kills with the AK-12. That's if you get 300 kills with the BAL. That is a crap BAL variant, no, I'm not going to lie. This is not too bad. This is probably the best enlisted one you'll get. Well, you know, I don't like EM1s, basically. I don't like EM1s, so I'll cut to the chase and, you know, just say the Pawner is probably the best. Even though I've heard that there's one that does 3 damage, so, you know, I've not got that one yet. So, this, well, you know, as you are aware, I am doing a series called Win It With Every Gun, so you'll see me use all of these guns, but not all the variants, just a variant from the gun, obviously. But yeah, this, well, apparently the Atlas is crap anyway, so forget about that. This is awful. This is pretty, you know, I have to give this props because it's got a high fire rate. This is crap because I know it's +1 damage, but the range matters on this on these shotguns. It really does, so you might as well forget it. This is probably the best I've got so far. Grats, absolutely awful. A 2-burst weapon, a 2-burst weapon. It's a joke, and all of them, well, you know, all these enlisted ones were +1 range and decrease something else. I mean, that's decreased fire rate, decreased accuracy. It's a bit weird, but awful. They're all awful, and you know, I guess you'll see that in the Win It With Every Gun series. One of these anyway. Bulldog. Well, I don't know. I mean, this is probably good because it's got +1 damage, and yeah, that's it actually. But it's got decreased mag, so I don't think you can have extended mag on it anyway. I don't know. But the face hammer, +1 damage also. Yeah, I'll probably use this one better, obviously. This is probably a good elite weapon, I'm not going to lie. I think this is the first elite weapon we've looked at. No, but these two are, you know, we don't like the EM1. But the face hammer, not used it yet, but I'm guessing it's pretty good because it's got +1 damage. And the stats are looking pretty neat as well. +2 accuracy, even though no one cares about that. Decreased handling, that could be a problem. I don't know. Links, let's not even get onto that. PDW in this game, apparently it is actually pretty good, but I don't think this one's good. I don't know though. I've not even touched that yet, funny enough. ARX Damnation, now this is the assault rifle that you do not want to look out for in supply drops. I'm telling you now, it is awful, it is AIDS, I'm not gonna lie, it's crap. It is crap. The hole puncher, which is a professional variation, is better than this elite. It is. I mean, I thought this was good, but look at it. Decreased damage, +1 range. Trust me, it's not good. Trust me, it's not. Because you know how you can get the good variations of elites and the bad variations. This is probably a bad variation. And now, the MK14s. Some of you may have been following me for a long time from my old channel where I did post up a lot of MK14. Well, not a lot, you know, a couple of MK14 gameplays from Modern Warfare 3. And I have to say, the MK14 on this game is the worst out of all of them. It is the worst, I'm telling you now. It's awful. But I've got 2 elites. And because I like to use a silencer though, me personally, I'd probably go with the Eclipse because it's +1 damage. Decreased fire rate, yes. But yeah, the fire rate is just awful, to be honest. I mean, I'm doing that, but it won't shoot that fast. It'll be, I'm doing and it'll shoot like something like that, some stupid weird ass pattern. So yeah, it's a bit crap. But the Eagle Eye, I've not touched it only because I can't put a silencer on it. But to be honest, this is probably the best. This is probably this. My preference, I'd actually have to go with an enlisted version, only because it's not decreasing the fire rate or the range or the damage. But as you can see here, the Eagle Eye is probably the best elite here. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. Excuse me. But yeah. Eagle Eye, definitely. And yeah, as you can see here, I've got a Morse, I've got a Stinger, I've got an MDL. But yeah, the IMR Impact, I'm hearing this is actually a pretty good gun. I do know it, I can see from here and there, but I've heard about it. I have used this, I'm not entirely sure actually. But yeah, +1 damage, not too bad. This is definitely probably a good gun, but the Hunter, nah. This is crap, this is crap, this is crap. This is good, but unfortunately after the patch, they're all just crap. Every single HBR3 is just crap. You'll just lose the gunfight to the bow, which is still, after the patch, nerf, it's still the best gun in the game. Does not make any sense. I'm not bothered, I'm looking out for that Obsidian Steve. And here we have another Elite Bare Fist. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's actually pretty good. Definitely the best elite, no, not the elite variation, because obviously there's probably more, but definitely the best elite that I've got so far from it. Definitely the best one to use if you do have it, even though it's not like, even though it's down one, but the handling is really good because you can aim in really fast, and I mean really fast, and to make up for the range, it does slap on a red dot for you, so not too bad. ASM1 Scout, crap. Magnitude is obviously what you get when you get 300 kills, and it's sick, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't have any elite variants, use this. It won't let you down. This, well, I'd rather use this than this, because this +2 range but decreased damage by 1. I just can't. I do not like losing my damage, and I do not like losing my range, especially in this game. So I'll stick with the Sport, which is +1 range and decreased handling. So far from what I've got from the KF5s anyway. Obviously this is what you get when you redeem a code when you pre-order. The AMR9 is probably one of the most horrendous weapons I've ever seen on Call of Duty. I've got so many variations of it, which is what pisses me off. The Banger, we've got the new tube, we've got the hip shot, and there's more, don't worry. But to be honest, they're all crap. They're all crap, because they're just all crap. I mean, when I don't have gold, sometimes I just hop into combat training just to, you know, keep my shot up and stuff. And I was using this, and it is horrendous. But the MP11, I want the Goliath. +3 damage, but right now I'm doing it big with the Deceiver, which is +1 damage and 1 loss of accuracy, and the Savior, which I recently unlocked, is crap. But the Plunderer is crap, because it says Plunderer. You think it would probably be higher fire rate or higher damage, but no, higher mobility, awesome. Sack 3. I heard someone in my video said they want this. I'll check it out. It probably is pretty good. You know, I've not really touched them, and this is obviously increased fire rate. You can tell by the name of Rapid. EMP3. Doesn't matter which one you have of this, they're awful. They are absolutely awful. That is the truth. Medium potatoes, AXMGs. Well, they're not too bad, I suppose, but you know, no one really uses them. The Pytax. Well, not sure. The sight that this has on it though is pretty disgusting. It is an elite. +3 range. That is pretty good, to be honest, because the damage is still high and the fire rates are only being decreased on the accuracy. It's not too bad. It is definitely a good elite weapon if you like LMGs, but me, I just can't be bothered with it. The NA45s, I've got so many of them. They are pretty, well, I've not really touched them either. This though, I'd probably have to say this is probably a good elite because of the fire rate, because you know how it works. One fires the how is it? I can't remember. But you fire something, you fire one bullet, and then you fire the catalyst second, and that's when it explodes. So yeah, but yeah, I'll probably say this is probably a good elite weapon right here. S12s, awful, awful. I'd probably say the one to use is, to be honest, these are both good because they both got increased fire rates. As you know, I'll probably go with the Whirlwind because that's +2. That is +3, but you lose damage, and damage matters on shotguns. Woo! Almost there. Railgun. Well, I've gotten rid of some. I've gotten some, you know. Apparently, this is the one-shot pistol. Obviously, I am falling in love with it. Before I lost my gold, I was falling in love with this. I was using it with the red dot constantly. As you can see here, +2 damage. Yes, that's nice. I'm not really bothered about the range because, to be honest, you like to get close to them anyway. And even from some sort of a distance, you can still pull off the one shot. So, yeah, pretty good. Professional as well. And the Atlas, I've not touched the Atlas yet, but looking at it, I'd probably say pretty good elite. I mean, the fire rate's been increased so you can get them feeds, and also the magazine capacity has been raised, which is good. A melee! Ooh! I do like the melee, I'm not gonna lie. But I've not really touched it. But I'm definitely gonna touch the Subverter because it's +2 damage. Yes, definitely gonna be on that Subverter hype. And as you can see here, it's an elite rocket launcher. Who wants that? What can that really do? And as you can see here, more AMR9s, which are absolutely awful. Just awful. I should just get rid of them, but you know, I just like to fill my, you know, I like to fill it with guns. And that's obviously what you get when you enter the code, when you pre-ordered, and the same with the G. And obviously here's the clothes that I've got, because I like to have lots of guns, so I'm not really a clothes person. But yeah, here's the swag that I've got. Pretty good swag though, pretty decent swag. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I only keep the best. Some of them I still need to get rid of, and some of them are just here. But nevertheless, supply drops. They need to fix the fact that you can get the same variant more than once. More than 4 times. No, let's say more than 3, because I've gotten the same variant of a gun 4 times, which is unbelievable. They need to fix that. But nevertheless, apparently, supply drops come every 42 seconds. And they also rely on how many kills and how many deaths you get as well. So, now you know. But nevertheless, this is my armory. Not too bad. But the elites I would look out for is the MP11 Goliath, the Obsidian Steeds. Do not look out for the Inferno. I've seen the stats on it, it's crap. The Obsidian Steed, Goliath, the ASM1 Spectrum, I think, or whatever it's called, you probably know about it. And that's about it. They're probably the 3 best elite weapons in this. Oh, and the Steel Bite. Look out for the Steel Bite, that's pretty good. And the Iron Bore Strike. Maybe, because I don't know about the stats on that, but look out for them ones. The ones that haven't been mentioned, do not look out for them. And obviously you've seen the ones that I've mentioned on here that you should look out for if you've not got them, and the ones that you shouldn't. But nevertheless, hope you enjoyed this video. This is SK, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.